Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to teach you a topic of your class 10 syllabus of science, that is chemical reactions and equation. Probably this one is your first topic in your book. So let's start the topic. So at first, before going into the subject, going deep into the subject, at first we should know what is a chemical reaction. A chemical reaction is said to be happen whenever there is change in chemical properties of a substance, or whenever a chemical change occurs. You can say a chemical reaction has taken place. So what does this mean? What does this means I have written here, that a chemical reaction is said to be happen. एक केमिकल रिएक्शन होता है, कब होता है? whenever there is change in chemical properties of substance. तो एक कोई भी एक चीज अगर कोई केमिकल प्रॉपर्टीज चेंज होती है तो आपको ये पता होना चाहिए, और you should know that there are two types of properties. One is physical properties or another type is chemical properties. Physical properties example like when you heat water, it converts into steam, and when you condense that steam, it converts again into liquid. That kind of change is called physical change or change in physical properties. But chemical properties, here the arrangement of atoms or arrangement of molecules, the interaction, those things change. So those type of changes comes under chemical change, and that properties of substance is called chemical properties. So whenever there is a change in this chemical properties of substance, then there is a change in internal structure or atomic, there is a change in atomic level, the structure of the substance, then then it is sure that a chemical reaction has taken place. So I have given you two examples. Example 1 is preparation of curd from milk. See, here it is a glass of milk and this is a bowl of curd, and due to action of microbes, that is if you know it, that is lactobacillus. By the action of that microbe, this glass of milk is now converted into the bowl of curd. So how there is a change in chemical properties? See, milk tastes something different and curd tastes something different. Although you from the photos you may say there is no change in color, there is no change in size, or maybe you imagine a lot of things, but see, you know that there is a difference of taste, and not that taste, there is a different composition of each thing, because all the molecules or atoms that are present in milk is not as same as present in curd. So there is a change in chemical properties. Mean there is change in number of atoms, not number of atoms, but the arrangement, how they bond with each other, the arrangement is changing here. So there is a chemical change here. So another example is rusting of iron. So when you just like, here are some beams of or bars of iron. When you place them in a humid atmosphere, not in a humid containing oxygen and water both, not if the environment contains only oxygen or either only oxygen or only water, then such condition will never occur. But when both are present, then such condition will occur and there will be rusting of irons, as you can see here. So these are called chemical changes because there is a change in chemical properties of substance. Or what is the chemical property? Chemical properties means there is change in atomic level, that change in the interaction, change in the arrangement, or due to any addition or subtraction of atoms. So like that. So after that, knowing what is chemical reaction, we should know that how can we determine the chemical reactions, because atoms are microscopic and we can't always go to atomic level to see yes there is a change in something, there is a change in this or that, और अब हम ऐसे पता तो नहीं कर सकते कोई माइक्रोस्कोप लेकर हमें सब हर टाइम कोई बैठेगा माइक्रोस्कोप लेके यहाँ पर चेंज हुआ है नहीं हुआ नहीं देख सकते, तो हमें कुछ अल्टरनेट मेथड भी देखने होंगे. तो here are some examples. I have taken this example from a book that this will be easy for you, and as well as this will be helpful for your exams So first one is burning of magnesium ribbon. In your classes, maybe your teacher had shown you this to you. Here you can see that it is a tongue and there is a magnesium ribbon here. This is a burner and this is a petri dish or wash glass, whatever you say. You took a magnesium ribbon and burn it using the burner, and there will be some dust like thing or yes, dust like thing that will be collected in this wash glass. So what the dust like thing? That is magnesium oxide. So how this? Let's see. Magnesium when reacts with oxygen, because you are burning here in presence of oxygen, not in vacuum, so you will get magnesium oxide. So magnesium ribbon has now converted to white color magnesium oxide powder. So here there is a change in what I can say, change in color. The magnesium is not white, but magnesium oxide, that is white. There is a change in color, so that's why this is a chemical reaction. So I will discuss that later. At first, let's see some example. Reaction of zinc with dilute sulfuric acid. Here, this is a this is a beaker, and in this beaker we have some zinc granules or zinc dust, whatever you say, and we have a stopcock here and a glass tube inside that cork, so that we can add some sulfuric acid into it. So I have shown this magnified this and show this like here. See, this is perhaps zinc granules, that small black dots. When you add some sulfuric acid from the top by using this glass tube here, you can see the glass tube is just like that. You will add H2SO4, and when you add H2SO4, some gas will evolve, and that gas is H2 gas. And how you can know that it is a H2 gas? There are number of methods, but one of the easy that if you H2 gas is highly inflammable, so you can easily detect that. If you burn a candle there will be some sounds of burning. So you may say that oxygen is also, but you should remember oxygen is not a inflammable gas. It helps in burning, but it is not inflammable gas. You should remember that. And when you burn that H2S, there will be certain kind of sound that is not equal to sound that will be produced when oxygen will help in burning. Okay, so that is a different thing. So here I have shown you two examples, but yeah, as mentioned in your book, that there are some ways to detect whether a chemical change has taken place or not. So what are those things? There are 4 points or 4 ways to detect. The first one is change in state. I have written it wrong, but sorry for that. Change in state, change in color, change in temperature, and evolution of gas. So evolution of gas, you can see here that when I add something, the H2 gas evolved from here. So there is evolution of gas, there is a chemical reaction. Change in temperature. Change in temperature in certain reaction, when some reactants or two substances react with each other, there is a change in temperature. Perhaps when you just start the reaction, their temperature will be 30 degree, but after the reaction, if you measure that the temperature may have reached 50 degree, so there will be change in temperature. So that is also another way to detect the reaction, chemical change. Change in color, here is the example of magnesium oxide, magnesium to magnesium oxide. Change in state. So what state here? Change in chemical state. I mean, what I can say here, that here this one also solve that. Zinc will dilute sulfuric acid. When this reaction occurs, what formation occurs? It forms ZnSO4 or zinc sulfate. There is change in state of chemical state of atom, because before the reaction zinc was in its atomic form, means zinc was pure, there is nothing extra added to it, but after the reaction it is now a salt, so there arises a difference. So this part, chemical equation, what is chemical equation, we will describe this in the next class. So thanks for watching. Like it, share it, and subscribe. Yes.